Funky.
Hi everybody, this is Serb back another day with another unboxing. And as you can see in the description, this is the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grey 2021. And you have seen a bunch of reviews of the shoes. You have seen comparison with the old shoe or with the both of the old shoes. And there is no need at all for me to do another review or another simple unboxing. So what I'm going to do is, okay, so new box, new paper. And I'm okay because the old Air Jordan 11 box, you know, the pull out with the plastic, it was just annoying. So I don't mind the cheaper boxes, but that should show on the price as well. And same with the shoe insert, the plastic ones are gone. And yeah, all my old ones are gone as well because I usually misplace them. But as I said, this is not going to be a review or just a simple unboxing. What I want to do is to tell you that tell you the story behind the shoes. Tell you that these shoes are actually more important than you think. They are more special. They have a bigger influence in the Air Jordan sneaker history than you think. And I haven't seen anybody else talk about this. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me just pull up the shoes. So the shoes has been released. This is the third time. I'm not counting with the low ones, sorry, but I don't do that. So 2001, 2010, and 2021. So 20 years from the first original drop. And back in 2001, this was the first non-OG colorway of Air Jordan 11. Maybe just stick with the 11s. So this was the first non-OG colorway of the Air Jordan 11, and this is the first Air Jordan 11 colorway that doesn't have any significant story behind it. And one of the, no, not now, but before, all the colorways used to have some kind of story or connection behind the colorway. But the story behind this is that Air Max 95 with the different shades of gray was very popular, and Tinker or whoever it was that decided this colorway woke up one morning and thought that let's see what our Air Jordan 11 could look like in gray. And when these shoes were pushed by the Nike sales team to the stores before they were made, the nickname was Shades of Grey. But then the Cool Grey name came and was the official name of them. And back then, when the shoe wasn't made, when it was just a sketch, maybe a concept shoe, this was one of the first shoes where the sketch leaked out to the Nike Talk forum. And so this, I wouldn't say the first, but it's absolutely one of the first shoes that was like really hyped in the forums before they were even seen by the public or before they were dropped. And of course, the Air Jordan 11 has always been a huge deal, ever since the first one, when Jordan came back after his 2 years retirement. I think it was 2 years. Don't quote me on that. And releasing a non-OG colorway of the 11, it was a huge thing back then. You can't even imagine. Today we get all kind of colors of all kind of shoes, but back then Nike brand started to do retros in '94, so it was pretty new with Air Jordan 11 that released 5 years before this retro to come as a non-OG colorway. It was a huge thing. I can't explain to you. I'm just old with old memories. And I believe that when the shoes were drawn, sketched, when Nike planned to made the cool grays, it wasn't at all expected or official that Michael Jordan was going to come back for a second time or third time to the NBA when he played with the Wizards. So Nike sent out the shoes to a bunch of other athletes. So we saw them we saw them on a couple of other athletes, NBA players, way before Michael Jordan wore them. And I'm pretty sure that we saw like Mike Bibby and someone else wearing them, debut them on the court before they were dropped. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, of course. The players got them earlier, of course, sorry. So I have a bunch of pictures with other players wearing them. I'm gonna post them in my blog. So check the link in the description to see pictures of NBA players wearing them. And when they were released, this was the first time where Nike made a decision to not do the drop on a Wednesday, that it usually always was, and to drop them on a Saturday instead. And that was just the only reason, because the shoes were so hyped and Nike didn't want the kids to skip school to get the shoes. So this was the first Saturday release, and since then we have been getting Air Jordan Retros or Air Jordan shoes dropped on Saturdays. But before it was like mid-noon or something, and now it's 9 in the morning, so that's not so old. Never mind. And the price got bumped from $150 to $175, but still people was queuing in line for hours. I've seen pictures and videos, like 500 people standing in line to get the shoes. And this was actually the first shoe that got the rest of the world to understand this whole thing about sneakerheads, why people are standing in line for hours to buy a pair of shoes. So this was way before social media and everything, but this was the first shoe covered by the news, to get the normal people, rest of the world, to understand what a sneakerhead was and what a sneakerhead was willing to do. I know people that travel from US to Europe to get the shoes. So it was a big hype. It wasn't the first hyped shoes, of course not. But it was a big thing. Non-OG colorway. Yeah, I've already said that. But trust me, it was a big thing. Because before this shoe, you could actually call the stores like 10 minutes before the drop, wait 10 minutes and ask them to put the shoes on hold for you. But with this drop, no. You had to be there. You had to stand in line. You had to be first come, first serve. And the lines was long. And when Michael Jordan came back to the NBA, when he was playing with the Wizards, he was wearing these. And his second season, I'm not sure, he was wearing a bunch of retro shoes instead of just the latest, greatest Air Jordan model. And this was one of the shoes that he was wearing then also. And the first time he played against Scottie Pippen, his soulmate, he was wearing these, the Air Jordan 11 Cool Gray. And the last time he played against the New York Knicks, I don't remember when that, 2000, I'm not good with the years. He was wearing these, and he was 40 years old and dropped 39 points. So already there we have at least two really cool NBA sneaker moments. I mean, Michael Jordan playing against Scottie Pippen, he was wearing these. And since then we have seen him wearing them a bunch of times off court, a bunch of times. So Michael Jordan really seems to like them. He has a golf shoe version of them, etc. So we've seen him wear the Air Jordan 11 Cool Gray a bunch of times. And when they were released in 2001, that was the second annual holiday release of Air Jordan 11. Before that, of course, they've been dropping retros before that. But the first official holiday Air Jordan release was in 2010. Sorry, in 2000 with the Space Jams. And then 2001, it was these, the Cool Grays. And since then, we have been getting Air Jordan 11s every year during the holidays. I'm pretty sure about that, yeah. Let me get the old ones. And the 2010s, before, I haven't checked StockX now, but until these were confirmed that they were getting released, these were really expensive on StockX. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get these or not, because as you can see, these are in super good shape. I bought them back when they were released. I had them on ice for at least 6-7 years, maybe more, I don't know. I have a video where I talk about the shoes. So I haven't worn them a lot, not at all. Maybe, I mean, this year I've worn them like 3 times maybe, just because I know that they were getting retroed. So I wasn't super sure that I was going to get these. Kind of a lot of money here in Sweden. Here in Sweden we pay 225 euros, except from shipping. If you get them from Nike. If you get them somewhere else, it's 10 more euro for the shipping. And I truly have absolutely no place to put these shoes. I'm out of boxes and I can't even order more boxes because they don't sell them on Amazon Sweden anymore. I don't know why. Not even Amazon Germany, so I don't know where I'm going to get more boxes from. I had a chance twice to get them on early access, but I didn't jump on that because, first of all, my experience with early access is that the shoes that are being dropped on early access aren't as good. Many times it feels like B-grade shoes that they give on early access. So people should feel special that they get the shoes early and they get B-grade shoes. But these are, from what we hear, the most produced Air Jordan Retro release, most produced Air Jordan Retro shoe at one release anyway. So we are talking millions of pairs. I don't remember the number now, but I think we are saying like 3 or 4 million pairs. So I thought that they were not going to fly off the shelf, that they were going, maybe my size were going to go on sale, but no, they were sold out. I've seen some sizes left in some stores, but my size sold out instantly. So I'm happy that I got them. Of course I am. But there are some differences, you know, the higher cut of the patent leather, but this is not the video for that. This is just me talking about how special the shoes are. And the shoes have a lot of firsts. And as I said, retro Jordans before these wasn't flying off the shelf. So this drop has a lot of marks, a lot of first. One of the first biggest hypes, the price bump, people standing in line, other people understanding what a sneakerhead was, the whole NBA things, Michael Jordan wearing them against Scottie Pippen, etc., etc. So if you have the shoes, you should be happy with them. They look super cool. They are no retro mastered. But it's still a nice shoe. The nubuck is not there. The nubuck could be better. The higher cut patent leather, I don't know what I think about it. Kind of nice. The icy blue sole, I don't know. Maybe you prefer the clear sole. I don't know. But one thing that is important is that the Jumpman is on the right way now. I don't understand at all. Who, this looks so stupid. This got me so irritated when they turned the Jumpman the other side. it should be like this. So I'm happy to have them. I don't know where to put them, and I usually just wear my shoes like once, and then I put them on ice for a couple of years, and then I wear again. So before they dry out, I'll maybe wear my shoes maximum 4 times. And I don't know. My thought was that when I get these, I can wear these until they break, but I don't know. I don't know at all. I'm just happy to have them. I'm happy to tell you the story behind them, and that they are more hyped, and they were more hyped than you know. And yeah, do you have them? Let me know. Did you know this whole story behind them? There is no real story behind them, but still there are some important sneaker moments behind them. If you get what I mean. They smell good though. Yeah. Do you have them? Do you have the old ones? Talk to me. And thanks for watching my boring sneaker storytelling. But I like it. I like these kind of things. And I think that Nike and other people, reviewers, vloggers, should talk more about the history behind the sneakers. I haven't. I have hold them in my hands now for a couple of minutes, but I haven't checked them for glue residue, whatever. Yeah, there are glue residue. But as I said, there are other videos for that, and they are probably true to size and yada yada yada. Cool gray, cool shoe to have. Thanks for watching.